Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Rashford. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. And it's Belletti. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal! That's a decent clearance. Played out to the left flank. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he was quick to react. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Elche with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Chooses to go back. He's had a shot! It's in! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Elche have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That has been slung wide. In with the challenge. Elche are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Gonzalez. Now he's off and running. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Neymar. Out to the right. And no, that was never going to make it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, can he get onto this? That's the throw. Oh, that's delightful. He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had...
Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Elche finding their passes. Good ball, good take. Looking for a runner. Thinks about the shot. Yamal. Chance here to counter. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. Real chance here. Neymar. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gonzalez. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Gonzalez. Rashford. Played out to the right. And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a corner kick. Elche have their third corner. Neymar goes short. No way through, so back it comes. And a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And it's Neymar. Swung over. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball, and he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Elche can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead...
Has a shot! Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Serginho. Chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Gonzalez. Well timed, excellent interception. Belletti. Cannavaro. Belletti, looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Neymar. And it's Serginho. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Great vision. It's a promising position. He's found a way through. Spread it left. The message is clear. None shall pass. Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try. Rashford is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Serginho.
Oh, great feat, that.
Serginho's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that has not gone well. Clipped into space. And that has been knocked clear. And he's picked it up out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to go deep. And the shot! Loose ball, and it's come back out to him. And it's hoisted clear. Gonzalez. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's forced to go back. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Ngonge getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
And he whips in across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And this is Neymar.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Ngonge. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Rashford. Leading by just one goal, and still some defending to do. And that's played in low, and that's been well dealt with. That has ended up in no man's land. He's got away. This looks promising.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, he's been caught on it here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's going to be another throw. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. Picked out brilliantly. He is through here. And time is up. Elche have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically,